Hey guys, TKD 313 here with a World of Warships. Um, Doing the voiceover because I'm not doing any voices during my gameplay. So here we go. We're in the ERIE, which is a U.S. Tier 1 class, and we are. Let's see, let me go ahead and pull this video up, and this is where I've been playing for about a week, and I actually have this one fully tiered up, and looking at the gameplay and how well it runs on the PC that I built. And I haven't done any videos in a while since my daughter was born, so it kind of takes a little toll on you. But here I am, trying something new. Did a few games of World of Tanks, got a few tiers in those, but I enjoy this one way better. This is more my playstyle, I guess. And we're looking at the ERIE here, which is, like I said, a tier 1 US cruiser, and it's basically the first ship you get. Yeah, let's just take a look here, and like I said, I really like it, and I'm trying to see what my frames per second is going to be. And I'm talking to this guy here about to put this on YouTube, and he was all excited. So we just played a little bit together, and I think, what was his name? GoPro Yo. So shouts out to you, GoPro Yo. Make sure you sub, like, and all that good stuff. I had a decent game here. I think I only got one kill, but let's just see how this goes. Looks like there's an enemy destroyer there. Don't remember what it was, but he's coming around a corner. And there's another cruiser, so you see the little symbols above. The little triangle one looks, those are destroyers, small ships. And the other ones with the single lines in them are cruisers. And then there's one with double lines, which are battleships. And then the aircraft carriers are totally different. They have like two bars at the bottom of it. So we're going to come around this mountain here. We have two destroyers in front. I have a cruiser flanking to my left. And just conversating with this guy and not really paying attention. Nice job. I think this was the best option for me to go through. The right side was definitely covered. Had too many of our people, and they were doing alright, so they didn't need our help. We're playing against bots here, so just computer enemies. So, but I mean, they do well sometimes. It just depends on what group you get to play with. I'm gonna come around this corner and start wailing on this cruiser, which looks like another ERIE. So, like, all the two destroyers been hitting them, and now me and the other cruiser are just gonna wail on him. And he just has no chance. And he's just right in the middle of the battle, and you can see even people from the other side of the map are hitting him. So I think this is my kill here. So, yep, that's my kill. So I get this other little cruiser, or destroyer, I'm sorry, I forget the name of it. I'm about to start learning these names of these ships, but it's the first destroyer you get with the Japanese class. And I mean, it's again getting wailed. Now this guy in front of me, I don't know why he is reversing. You should never have to reverse in this game. I think he got too close to that island and just had to back up. But I had to keep watching where he was going because I didn't want to run into him. Which I probably could have got this kill if it wouldn't have been for him and me worrying about him. But we keep throwing some HE rounds into his side, and that's the high explosive rounds. So you know they do all that damage. Looks like I incapacitated 2 of his systems. Fired 1 last barrage, hit 1 of them. The other 2 nailed the side of the mountain. So now I'm going after the first cruiser you get with the Japanese. You got 2 hits and incapacitation. So that's pretty good. And you see at the top right of the screen tells you exactly, you know, what you're getting up there. So I've got 21 hits, 1 destroyed, 1 sunk ship, 2 fire started, and 3 incapacitations. So right now I just make a decision: do I go around the mountain or the island, or do I cut back? So I cut back, but I didn't think I was that close to the land there. So I have to throw down to 1/4, and once I get enough turnage, I'll pull it back up to full and start going to town again. Just keep making that port turn. And I think he's just out of my range, but I'm gonna throw some rounds out there anyway, just to make sure. You never know. I think I was close. So we pretty much killed both flanks, and now just the 2 ships that are in the center destroyed a cruiser. There was one guy in chat that was just like, leave the bots alone, but we don't really care about them. So that cruiser is just about as fast as I am, and yeah, as you can see, we're still 9 kilometers away from each other, and it stays that way until he starts turning, but I don't really have a chance to get to him. So I started making just some wild firings. But he's just in my range. I think I can fire up to almost 10 kilometers, or 9.5, somewhere around there. I made 1 last barrage, or second to last, but I got too excited and I fired too early. So I think I would have hit this one, but the game ends, and that's that. So, you know, it's not very fast paced, but I did well. 14,000 credits and 324 on my experience. And I didn't do the rest of the battle, but that was it right there. So that's the ERIE, and it's TKD Man 313. Peace out.